Class 8, now let us do the remaining part of the story, that is page number 3. Okay, and today we will complete this chapter, and after that we'll discuss the question answers also, but I will only give you the hints how to write the answers carefully so that you can do it easily. Clear, children? So let's start. I am little, but I'm old, he said. He means Dil. Though I look small, but I am old. Okay, I am big. Jem brushed his hair back to get a better look. He combed his hair, okay, and in order to give himself a better look, a good look, so that in order to look handsome, you can say. Why don't you come over? Charles Baker Harris. He had taken full name. He called his full name Charles Baker Harris, the name of Dill. Okay, and Lord, what a name! He was making when he said that Lord, what a name. It means he is making fun of his name, and it has been given a question mark here. Charles Baker Harris means he is confirming his name, whether his name is that only. It means he is confirming also. He wanted to get it confirmed whether such a long name is his only. It's not funnier than yours. Apostrophe N means it's than yours. Okay, funnier. Apostrophe N, it means funnier than yours. It's not funnier than yours means he also made fun of whose name? Jem's name also. Aunt Rachel says your name is Jeremy Atticus Finch. Your complete name, though I have which I have heard from Aunt Rachel, that is Jeremy Atticus Finch. Jem scowled. Scowl means he got angry. He did not like it. Okay, I'm big enough to fit mine. My name is fit to me. Okay, why he said? Because he says that I look big. Okay, I look quite mature. That's why this name is fit to me. He said, your name is longer than you are, but it's a foot longer. Your name, it's quite long, but you are smaller. He says that your name, it sounds longer. It's big than your height. Okay, you look small, but your name is big. Fox means people. Okay, folks call me Dill. If you do not want to call me by taking my full name, you can call me Dill also. That's my short name. Okay, Dill struggling under the fence as he was, out of collard. He wanted to adjust himself and he wanted to come out of collard. I said that it's just a green vegetable like cabbage. Okay. Do better if you go over it instead of under it, I said. Okay, and he said that if you go over it, if you easily jump out of it, come out of it, rather being under the fence. Okay, where had you come from? And I asked. I means the narrator, scout. I asked, where had you come from? Dill was from Meridian. Meridian, it's a city in Mississippi. Was spending the summer with his aunt, Miss Rachel, and would be spending every summer in Mecom from now on. In summer vacations or any holidays, you also wish to go to your grandparents, to enjoy your summer vacations or your holidays. In the same way, Dill also, he belonged to Meridian, and he had come to his aunt Rachel, and from now onwards he will be coming there only in order to spend his summer vacation. Clear? In order to spend his days, okay, in summertime, in summer season. His family was from Mecom County. You know the meaning of county? County, it's state or region. Okay. Originally, his mother worked for a photographer in Meridian, had entered his picture in beautiful child contest, and won $5. Okay, it means that Dil's mother used to work for a photographer. Okay, and she had sent Dil's photograph in child's contest and which had won $5, and that money she gave to Dil, who went to the picture show 20 times on it, and he had shown that pictures to his mates. Okay, and with that money he had attended, or he had visited 20 pictures show. Clear, children? Then don't have any picture show here except Jesus once in courthouse sometime. Very sadly, Jem said, when he came to know that Dil's photograph had won $5, okay, and that he also showed his pictures to his mates, and he used to visit picture show many times. Then he answered very sadly, and he expressed it very sadly, that we do not have any don't have any picture show here, and even we don't have any pictures to show it to you except Jesus once in courthouse sometime. You know the meaning of courthouse? That is official, that is office, official works, where the official works are done. Said Jen, ever see anything good? Do you have more pictures to show to us? Okay, do you have anything good things to show to us? Who said? Jen. Clear, children? Dil had seen Dracula, a revelation. Now what else? What more Dil said to them? That he had seen Dracula. Okay, Dracula movie. He had read Dracula stories. Okay, and this revelation is this discovery, this the disclosure. Okay, when he disclosed this thing that he had seen Dracula, this revelation moved Jem to eye him with beginning of respect. This has become the turning point when he had come to know that he had seen that Dil had seen Dracula, and this point had become the turning point for their friendship. Okay, and he got fascinated with him. Who? Jem. Okay, he started taking interest in him, and he started paying respect to him, because it was the thing which he had said, it increased his interest. Okay, tell it to us, he said. Please tell it to us. Okay, more about Dracula. Dil was a curiosity. Dil was a curiosity. You can say that Dil used to speak only those things which are asked to him. Okay, means very little he speaks. He used to speak, you can say, and he gives only those answers what he was asked for. Okay, and then he said that he wore blue linen short that buttoned to his shirt. Okay, just like the people, these days we wear jumpsuits like that. Okay, in the same way he was wearing his trousers which were buttoned to his shirts. Okay, supporting from the shirt. Okay, white button and stuck to his head, and his hair was snow white and stuck to his head like duck fluff. Duck fluff, soft and fluffy like a duck's feather. Nicely combed. Okay, his hair was nicely combed. He was a year my senior. Means Dil was 1 year senior to, you can say, Scout. Okay, but I towered over him. But I can control over him. This is the narration which is done by Scout. That's why you can say, who? That is Scout. As he told us the old tale, his blue eyes would lighten and darken. Would lighten and darken means with his story, with the narration of his story, even he was giving the expressions also. Okay, And when you watch television, or when you tell stories to somebody else, or your happenings to somebody else, sometimes the face also expresses your narrations. In the same way, his narration was full of expressions. Okay, his laugh was sudden and happy. Laugh was sudden in between his narration, in between when he was telling the stories of Dracula to them. He was laughing also in between, and he was quite happy. He habitually pulled up a cowlick. Cowlick means the hair that grows in different direction from the rest. Means suppose you have combed your hair that side, and one of the part of the hair, it goes the another side. Okay, and it is difficult to keep flat, and he was pressing it in order to make smooth and flat. Okay, and in the center of his, okay, so what he was doing, he was trying. Okay, he was in between the narration of the story, he would lift up his cowlick in order to make it flat. When Dill reduced Dracula to dust, means when he had finished the Dracula story, and Jem said the show sounded better than the book. Jem said then, as he got fascinated with the narration of the story, he liked the story so much that he said that narration is better than reading the book. When somebody tells you the story, you like it more than reading the book. I asked Dill where his father was. I again scout. Okay, I asked Dill where his father was. You ain't have anything about him. You did not tell anything about him. I haven't got one means what he said, that he has no father. I don't have father. Is he dead? No. Then if he's not dead, you have got one, haven't you? Then you must be having father, haven't you? Dill blushed. He did not answer. He blushed only, and Jem told me to hush. Hush means to be quiet, not to say anything. Okay, about his dad, about his father. A sure sign that Dill had been studied and found acceptable. Even Dill had also realized what Jem wanted to say, and he accepted it also. It was acceptable for him. Even he admired it also, that one should be quiet regarding the discussion of his father. Thereafter the summer passed in routine contentment. Everywhere now they found the summer very satisfied. Okay, there was satisfaction. Contentment means satisfaction, and now they liked it. Routine contentment was, now their routine contentment was their satisfaction. The work of their satisfaction, the work through which they get satisfaction, was improving our tree house that rested between giant, twin chinaberry trees in the backyard. Okay, fussing, running through our list of dramas based on the works of Oliver Optic, Victor Appleton, and Edgar Rice Burroughs. Means now earlier they were only two. Who were two? Jem and Scout. Now they did not have any innovative ideas, but since then Dill came to their life, and Dill was full of ideas. And now the trees where they were playing, around which they were playing, it was between big town chinaberry backyard. Okay, big twin chinaberry tree. Okay, and they had not only used to play around chinaberry tree, in fact they used to talk a lot about their list of stories, list of dramas based on Oliver Optic, as I have said. And in this matter we were lucky to have Dill, and the dramas which they talked about, which they heard, okay, the stories from Dill, they wanted to enact those stories. Okay, and for this part they were very lucky to have Dill with them, because Dill was perfect in act to do the part of the characters of the dramas. Clear, children? Then he played the characters' parts formally thrust upon me. Even he would very well, very beautifully play the part, enact the part of the character which were forced, which was forced to play to Scout means where the part which Scout was forced to play, Dill could do that characters very easily. Okay, and that is the ape in Tarzan, Mr. Crabtree in Rover Boys, Mr. Demon in Tom Swift. Thus we came to know Dill was a pocket Merlin wizard, magician, pocket Merlin, small magician whose head is full of teamed, you can say, full of ideas, good ideas, innovative ideas, with eccentric, very unique plans, very unusual plans, okay, and very strange wishes. Longing means wishes, and quaint fancies and old-fashioned ideas. Okay, so and he knew. Dill knew how to enjoy practically with the children. He was really he was really full of innovative ideas, good ideas. Okay, and he has this capability, he has this ability to make the surroundings good. So this way we have finished this chapter. We'll discuss the question answers also, and I'll give you only the suggestions to how to write the answers. So then, eventful summer, how Dill came into the life of Jem and Scout, and how they were able to make their summer an eventful summer. Clear, children? And an eventful summer, this title also dignifies the meaning of a chapter. Okay, so I want you to try to understand this chapter, read thoroughly the chapter, and please go through the difficult words, difficult sentences, and if nothing is understood to you, you can mail me wherever you will have any problems. Now let us discuss question answers. Take the correct answer. First part, it's very easy to do. If you had listened to my explanations well and carefully, you can certainly do it. So there's no worry. Clear? Come to second, describe the people of Mekong. As I have already told you, people of Mekong, describe some part of Mekong also. Sleepy, old, tired. These are the hints, and people are lazy, no progress, no money to buy anything, take time to do their work, likewise. Clear? So, and next is, when did the children parents meet? When did the children parents meet? When the election of state legislature. Clear? Okay. And third, what was so interesting about Redley Place? It was just like a haunted place. Okay, horrible place. Okay, where the children got frightened. You can also write this. Okay, and the next question, how did Jem and Scout usually spend their days? Playing outside the boundaries, not within the boundaries where California's voice could reach, where she could call them. Okay, and in between the two doors, that is to the north, and three doors to the south. Okay, find out the answer from the book also. And this you will get, you will get a chance to read. While finding the answer, you will get a chance to read the book also, read the story also. The next, why was Jem impressed by Dill? Because he had seen Dracula, and that had become the turning point of their friendship. Okay, and they had not seen this popular movie. Okay, and why do you think three children became good friends? Of course, they had become good friends. Okay, and give reason for your answer. They perform the characters of the dramas, okay, written by many of the popular famous writers and all. Please, okay, go through the last paragraph, you can get the answer. Okay, Jem and I heard something next door in Miss Rachel's collard patch. Who is I? You know that. Why did they assume the noise to be? Because they assumed that must be a puppy there. What did they find inside? They know Dill was there. What does conversation that followed tell you about Jem and the narration? Okay, you just do it yourself in your own words. Okay, ever see anything good? Who says these words? This reference to context very easy to do, and you can do it only when you go through the stories, line and sentences to sentences. Okay, based on what you have read about Dill, what kind of person do you think he is? very nicely you can give the answer. You very interesting, he has very innovative ideas, enacting. He was expert in enacting the play. Likewise, you have to write whatever I have said to you. You can write. Okay. Do you think Dil brought a change to Jem and the narrator's summer? That was all about the story. Okay. How did their boring summer had become eventful? You can very well write. Give reasons for the answer. I think, and this also last one, that is vocabulary. This you have to do it yourself, as before starting chapter and the at the ending of the chapter also, I'm telling you, whatever difficult words you find, please consult, okay, in dictionary. See dictionary. You should have the habit of finding the meanings of difficult words from the dictionary, so you can easily get the answer of this last part, that is vocabulary. So that's all. Till then, goodbye. Stay home, stay safe. Okay, children.